So kind of worked all day. I tried to make a video of when we were doing this. Forgot to zip tie this or something. The bracket on the Stratus engine was different to hold these in. So it just doesn't lock in there like it should for the throttle cable. And that's the main one that goes to the pedal. The computer's somewhat up where it's gonna go. I mean, I don't think it can get up there a whole lot more. That's basically where it's gonna be, and I'll zip tie it in the best I can. Whatever right in there, I'll attach it down to something somewhere. Here's the old fuel rail. Kinks down there, but I've got to cut that somewhere along here, probably where that, just below that kink. When you straighten the injector rail out like it's supposed to be, it's not kinked. It opens back up. But this is a Stratus injection rail. It will not work on the PT Cruiser intake, and that's leads to another issue. They hook up two different ways. The Stratus comes off the driver's side. PT Cruiser one comes off the passenger side. So right here where it connects to the fuel rail, you can't really, you still can't really see it, but it's right here. If you can see my finger, it's right here. So I'll take the quick disconnect off. I'll use high pressure line and high pressure hose clamp to go from here down to there. And if you're doing anything like that with fuel injection, make sure you use high pressure line and high pressure hose clamps. A little more expensive, but less expensive than going to the ER for a burn because you caught it on fire. But yeah, that's basically what I need to do to get this running tomorrow. And lengthen all my wires. My sensors are now up here, but they were, since they were down there, I just had to cut the ends off of them and just lengthen the wires. I rerouted this a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't get cut. Other than that, it does work. It bolts up perfect. There's just minor things that don't line up that anybody with half a brain that knows how to work on a car should get this fixed. Downside is I'm gonna have to cut that all the way down, go over and down, and cut a big chunk out of my hood. Don't care, not a huge deal, but is what it is. Hopefully get this running tomorrow. Maybe we can start welding on it. We're pretty much, aside from doing the fuel rail, it's just attaching a few, the computer back and zip tying a few things out of the way. We're gonna loop the lines. I'm not gonna go try and find another radiator, but I'll just loop the radiator lines and the heater core line again. That zip tied up out of the way really good, hopefully this time. My plan is to just fill the coolant reservoir, the overflow, with water. So that way keep it as full as possible. That's about all I can do with it. I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on it. It's going to dry block once, and that'll probably be the end of the car. Hopefully maybe we'll be able to start on the welding tomorrow. Like I said in the last video, there's not a lot of seams to weld, so should go pretty quick. Running the gas tank protector, that's going to take a little bit, but not too bad. So that's about all I can think of as far as an update goes. Yeah, that's about all we did today. We got the intake on. And obviously, we got all this crap out of the way, but it does work. It's up there. I have to attach these wires up, you know, so they don't flop around or get caught on something, drag off, broke, anything like that. This is going to go on here like that. It'll stick straight up. But yeah. Anyways, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.